Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Today, I want to explain the difference between will and going to. Now, there's a little bit of confusion with this, so let me start at the very beginning. We use will, of course, to create the future tense. For example, I will go to my grandmother's house to eat fish. Okay, I will go. That's in the diary. It's a date and a time. I'm going. I will go there on Sunday. Her fish is always delicious. Okay, but to make it a little bit informal, just a little bit more informal, I can say I'm going to my grandmother's house on Sunday to eat fish. Her fish is delicious. Now, what's the difference between these two? The first one is very formal. The second one is very informal. Many language books and grammar books have tried to explain the differences. I don't think, to be honest with you, they do a very good job. Let me explain why. In history, in British English, will was always the way we used to speak. It was very determined. We were very organized. When we wanted to do something, we would say, I will do that. Absolutely. And when we have a definite plan in place to do something, we still speak like that. But in American English, going to became more popular. And it became more popular because they are dominating us with their media. So the line between whether you use will or whether you use going to is really not clear anymore. Even in business, you can hear people saying, yes, I'm going to do that for you now, or I'm going to do that for you soon. And when you think about English speakers all around the world and people who use English as a second language, that line which differentiates will and going to isn't always clear. So I don't think there is any clear distinction anymore. I think you just have to base it on who you're talking to. So, for example, I will do this is showing that you have some ambition to do it. It is going to be done, even though it's a little bit difficult. I will do that. I will finish that. Yes, absolutely. So there's some kind of reassurance there with will. Yeah, it will be done. Absolutely. It's showing some strength of character. Going to, on the other hand, is much more loose. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah. It's not quite as reassuring as will. Will is a definite date in the diary. Going to is more of, yeah, it's my intention and I'm headed in that direction. There's no clear distinction here, okay? You just have to really think about who you're talking to, especially if there's been a complaint, something wrong, then use will. Otherwise, you can use either. Remember that in English, it's evolving, it's changing, and we always have this constant battle with American psychology and their use of English, which dominates us. So if you're looking for an absolute rule when to use I'm going to or when to use will, you're not going to find it because it's not clear anymore. So just go with what your gut tells you. In a very formal business meeting, will may well be better, but if it's full of Americans, you're going to hear I'm going to. All right, so the important thing is that you're committed to something and your strength of putting it across is the most important thing, not how you say it. If you make a promise, keep it, whether you use going to or will. But I have to say, in my personal life, I use going to. Oh, I'm going out now. See you later. I'm going to catch a movie, going for a pizza. I would only ever use will if it's something in the diary. for the faraway future, I'll be going on holiday next July, so I'll let you know more about that. But the week before, it will become I'm going on holiday next week. So a little guide there. So don't worry too much. I mean, I had a student last week and he was stressing over this because he was trying to establish a definitive rule when he should use it. And I told him, I said, look, just don't worry about this, okay? It's fine. Don't get so hung up on these little things. Just let them go. It'll come naturally for you when you need to use it. All right, that's it from me. Hope you've enjoyed this. Catch you all soon. Bye.